Hello everyone, today I want to explore more ruins like this, which you can find at these question marks. In the meantime though, I also want to explore some of these other islands, especially the Atlas one. However, before we go and explore those islands, let's start checking this out. So we have the research table. We're going to need some samples. In order to get the samples, we are going to need some of these upgrade stations, I think specifically the coding one. But let's also make this other one. Okay, this house is actually a lot smaller than I kind of hoped it would be. So what is this? Or at least one station must be placed? Oh, I guess that's what the coding station would be. So that is how that works these days. So we need some curved wood. I think we can make that. Alright, sweet, we can. This will only be a temporary spot for it, as it looks like we need to have access to all sides here. But now we need to figure the heck out how we make the coding. Funny enough, we actually did have some samples already. Not enough though. We also already had a coding, which is kind of weird that it doesn't show up here. Because we found one, but I guess this is not the right one. Oh, never mind, we first have to select the tool and then we can apply these. So now this is coded. However, it is coded in, well, the stronger stuff. So I'm not sure if this is actually gonna work. But hey, I suppose it's good that we have some. Let's go to one of the infected islands, see if we can get some samples. Okay, yeah, we do get a sample, which is not a lot, gotta admit. Hey, yo, I'm being grabbed. Let go of me, man. I didn't know they could do that. Alright, so this coating is supposed to deal more damage, but I feel like we're dealing less damage. Less damage to this thing, anyway. I don't really feel a big increase in the rest. But hey, after all of that, we get 14 samples. So yeah, it's definitely gonna take a little bit of time. Which is why I wanted to start it early. Alright, there doesn't seem to be much else in the island. Let's move on. Is it me or does this island look kind of special as well? It does have corruption on it, but different. This only has one of these cores. Ooh, the coating wore off. That's not good. I'm gonna reapply the boost real quick because we had 2 of them. After that, I'm really gonna have to figure out how to make it myself. Because this is the last of the fungicide that we got. Now we also need to fix the ecosystem here. We can't really do anything. Repair broken habitat. Cut down the sick trees. We also need to plant 5 more trees. Yikes, that's kind of a lot. Not that we can't, but I'm surprised that it wants us to do that many. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Beep. There we go. Cut down the sick trees. I assume those are these. Okay, so here's another atlas. We need to fix the ecosystem to grab that, though. You can slowly see the corruption go away after we killed one of those cores. While this island looks special, I don't really see anything out of the ordinary, really. Okay, the next atlas throws us over that way. But there is another island here. And of course, I also want to check out the main big island again, because we got another key. Well, it has a chest, though. So I guess we don't need to go to the main island. And another atlas. Oh, yes, more fungicide stuff. Oh, what the heck are these blue rocks? Oh, windstone crystals. I haven't seen those, like, at all, really, except for in chests. So I'm gonna smash those up, because we might need them. Get some face sculptures. Ooh, got a sheep. Feed this boy. Pick him up, send him home. Hopefully we can. Damn, island's too far away. We'll have to get closer. There's an axe on here. I wonder if we use this tool. Can we dig something up here? Yes, lost treasure. Ooh, armor. More of the fungicide, hell yeah. Leaf apron, sturdy yet supple shirt. I guess we equip that. I imagine it's better than the rugged stuff that we were wearing. Alright, where did it go? Here it is. There's one of the tiny dudes. Pick him up, send him home. You are very close to the end, my dude. Get on my island. We're destroying the ecosystem because of it. Well, gotta increase my own ecosystem here, man. I'm quickly gonna make a small pen for them. Well, I'm not sure if this corner piece here is gonna do much. I would cure the sick one as well, but seeing as we're gonna need the cure for now, I don't think that's gonna be a smart idea. Something I will do, however, is make some shears. So let's shear them. We get a wool stockpile. I also wonder, what does the birdhouse do for us? Useful for quickly increasing the ecosystem's animal count. Okay. So I kinda doubt that it does anything for us, per se. But we'll have one just in case. Also, since we have another atlas... Ooh, there's 2 over here. This icon looks a little different, though. Well, actually, it looks the same, it just rotated for some reason. Well, we have arrived to the new set of islands. This one is very small, though. So this is where the atlas pointed to. Hey, what's up, little dude? You're coming with us. As always, though, I do recommend checking around the atlas. It seems like there's paper as well as a key around. So that is the best way to find keys, is just keep going on the atlas chain. All these islands seem to be pretty good. This one has a cave. And with pretty good, I mean they're not infected. Ooh. Some sailor's info. A storm chaser. So what does that do? A strange device capable of finding specific objects and locations through mystical means. Well, whatever you say, game. I imagine we're gonna need that in order to get through that barrier that we saw. Alright, I see nothing else on the island. I found another axe. What are we getting today? Ooh, skewers. Some more fungicide. These are pretty good, though. These berry treasures. And this island is also not infected. Interesting. This entire cluster of islands was just not affected. Oh, no key this time? Oh, never mind. I found it. It's so hard to see, man. Anything else over here? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, I did not expect that. It wants us to go to the inner ring next. Well, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Not even sure if we can, actually. Let's make our way over to the next cluster of rings. I'm kind of concerned how little knowledge stones we found so far. That being 0. Alright, we arrived at the next cluster of islands. I suggest let's speedrun these. Sweet, one of the small islands has a lost chest. Not really the loot I'm looking for, but still pretty good. Island 2, another lost chest. Fungicide, heck yeah. Ooh, the actual island we marked seems to have some sort of caves underneath that I cannot enter because I'm very bad at flying. Well, didn't really have anything under here. Does have lost treasure though, with 1 fungicide, heck yeah. I wonder if that is just how you're supposed to get them these days. A big island coming up. This one has a llama on it, 2 actually. Ooh, and another one even. 3 of them, that is really good. Alright, doesn't seem to have anything else on here besides the llamas. Let's get the island closer. Alright, send these dudes home. We go, we got 3 new animals. That should be basically enough wool to last us a lifetime if we share them every once in a while. But it does mean though that we're gonna need a lot more hay in order to feed them. Alright, 2 islands left. 1 is infected, 1 isn't. Alright, cleansing is easy enough, and I see an arrow. Which means there is another X here somewhere. Do I hear something? It's an atlas. Alright, I've been looking around, can't seem to find the X, although there is a new arrow pointing that way. Well, I'll admit, I'm having a hard time finding it. So I think I'll just give up on this one. Let's see, there was 1 more island, right? Yeah, there's up there. 2 more llamas, but I think we got enough for now. Like, I thought these windstone crystals were pretty rare, but I've been finding them a lot during the expedition of these islands here. Found more of those than the bloody knowledge stones we're looking for. Alright, there's nothing on that island. There is 1 more all the way out there. Man, I thought I had them all. Okay, yeah, I can see how I missed it. It's pretty far off. And it just looks like a regular small rock that is floating around. But hey, good thing we checked it out. This is actually where a knowledge stone is. The sewing table. Which probably means we can make custom armor. So we'll have to check that out as well. That's a really good small island. That was the only thing there. Alright, time to set course, I think, to the next quadrant. And while we're setting course for that, let's go check out this. So, whoa, okay, it costs quite a lot. I don't think we have the necessary materials, right, to make the cloth, or do we? I guess we do have enough for the wool thread. I think we needed like 8 of those. So we still need to be able to weave the wool into the cloth stuff. Which I guess is a recipe we either learn later or we need something else for it. It looks like we entered the last quadrant, and we can for now, because there is a barrier on the inner circle. And these gray areas, pretty sure we're not able to pass through those. Alright, seems like we are getting a couple islands. I will be tackling those. Island 1 literally doesn't have anything. Island 2 doesn't have anything either. Island 3 seems to be infected. I do really like how it looks every time you cleanse it though. Sailing knowledge. I learned how to make a wool sail. So not too useful because we already had access to a full square sail, which I think is better. Right, besides some hard stone, don't see anything else of note here, so let's move on. I'm pretty sure this is the last of the islands. It looks like another very small one. But this one has some sugar beets. Alright, next cluster of islands, and after that we can go to the final question mark in this early area. So we need 24 more samples in order to get this first tier done. I can see the islands popping up. A lot of them are infected here, so you might get that 24 in this quadrant, or in this section. There is also a knowledge stone here, so hell yeah. Ooh, we learned the ground pound. I like that move. Alright, fix this bad boy up. 100%, let's learn what there is to learn. A sharpening station. I'm not 100% sure, but is this? Yes. Oh man. Gotta admit though, it looks really cool during a storm. The lightning looks sick. Hey, a bird. See a couple of them. Wow. Well, this island has a cute little home. No loot though. So up to the next. I hear something. Hell yeah, knowledge. And it's free. A wood dock. And that's also everything on this island. Meaning we've got one left. Ouch, ouch. Damn exploding plants, man. It was going so well. Yeah, there's a lot more to think about nowadays, I will admit. As you have all these archery dudes to deal with. You have those shouty guys. You have the vines. They're often around these plants now too. And they actually deal tons of damage. And then you have the exploding plants. Alright, let's go check this out. There seems to be something special here. An atlas. However, we're gonna need to fix the ecosystem once more. What do we need? Flora diversity, insects. All this stuff is not that bad, actually. Ecosystem back to 100%. Which means we can get the atlas. Find an abandoned chest underneath the island. They don't really hold a good stuff, though. But that is this entire section done. Which means we can go to the big island next. Let's use the atlas. Where the hell is that? It's still in the inner ring, or one of the inner rings. We got a lot to explore over there, but not really out here as much, I guess. Alright, we have arrived. Let's see what this area holds for us, shall we? Alright, it definitely has some issues. What would we need to do here? Not that much, actually. We just have to destroy the corruption cores, as well as chop down some trees. Well, I say we start with the trees. They sound like the easiest one. Have a little altar here, too. And some enemies, because there is a core here. Okay, so in order to actually get back here, we have to fix up the entire island. Well, admit it is quite a nice looking place to have a little town here. What the hell is that? Oh, baby, this chest back here holds a lot of goodies. Yeah, where's the sketchbook? Let's get that thing out. Beacons. Okay. I'm just gonna write down a bunch of these things. We're gonna need a lot of decorations, man. I've started to find a lot of paper as well as a lot of coal, so it isn't that big a deal to use it on a bunch of these. Okay, well, we ran out of charcoal. Ooh, they have some knowledge here, too. Some sailing knowledge. I don't think we can interact with this, though, because it seems like... yeah, we need to fix the ecosystem. This island is massive, though. It's kind of hard to find some of these trees. Ooh, what is this? A key. Hell yeah. Alright, we got 2 more corruption cores left. Those should be easy to spot, especially in the dark now. What the hell is this? More knowledge? Hell yeah. There's a bunch of goodies on this island. Oh, what the heck is this? We can go inside. I want more knowledge stones. Okay, this is some pretty good design. Seems like they used this to fly off. There's a bunch of gliders, hangars. Right, I know I said finding the last 2 was gonna be easy. Turns out it's not. Something on top of the island? More knowledge. Alright, on one of the signs I found an entrance to some sort of cave. This seems to be an exit more than an entrance. Wonder, is there anything underneath the island? There is. Clearly, this is what we're missing. And here's one of the chests. Okay, good to keep in mind. We have a ton of keys now. Some little flying section. This leads to back here. Back to where the sailing knowledge was. I suppose that's probably how we're supposed to find this in the first place. Oh boy, I'm kind of stuck over here. Oh, there we go. We're free. There's quite a bit of these sheep on this island, though. I think if you were low on them, this is definitely the place to get them. Aha, found something. Never mind, it is closed off as well. There's a dark spot over here, which you'd think that means that they're closed. Like, it kind of feels like it would be behind here, but I cannot enter that. Unless there is another way in. But I think the only place that comes close is this cave here that we saw earlier. But it doesn't seem like we can enter from this area. Unless... oh no, never mind, we can. Okay, it is back here. We can slash these open now. Interesting. We didn't used to. The way we were supposed to do that back then was by using the cure on it. But there we go. We fixed that. Seems like there's a bunch of this heartstone here. The hell yeah. There's a lot on this island to explore. We still haven't even gotten to the intersection. Yeah, this just leads back out here. Nice. Found another key. Alright, there was a knowledge stone up here, which has pigment pool. There was a chest underneath here at the flying parkour section. We have 4 keys, but we should be careful not to waste them also, in case we cannot go and enter the island. And we got the sailing knowledge here as well. More sails. Fantastic. Let's see, I think in the middle of the island, there was something that stuck out. Yeah, right here. A granary. Let's see, I thought we found some more, but I cannot seem to find where those others would be. So instead of worrying about that right now, let's open up the door. See what we can find back here. This mural should give us, I would imagine, something good. Maybe to traverse the barrier? I'm not 100% sure what the heck this would mean besides bird people. Okay, and we learned the loom. I guess that is good, technically. I guess that means we can now make the cloths, or the wool. Nothing else around here, though? Hey, there is a chest. Sweet. Ooh, what is that? An empty shell. Here's another chest. That's also the last key we got. Never mind, we got a new key. I actually wonder, can we sketch stuff in here? Can we learn some of these things? I don't think so, right? It cannot be sketched. Cannot be sketched. Interesting that you can technically select it, even though we cannot sketch it. Alright, let's quickly look underneath, because you never know. That's what I mean. There's another chest. Right, I think I remember where I saw another knowledge stone. Wasn't it like all the way at the top? Yeah. Almost left without this one. The worm box. Well, maybe not the best thing to get, but it is something. Alright, I think that's all of it. With the loom, we should now be able to make the wool. Then we should be able to make this thing, the storm chaser. Actually, never mind, we can already craft it. What the heck? Oh, we can track stuff with this? That's what it's for? Gotta admit, that's actually pretty cool. We can now track knowledge stones. We just need a lot of these wind stones, though. Okay, but what the hell do we need in order to get through the actual middle point? Because I would imagine we need something special, right? Well, it turns out maybe we don't. But we should be able to make the sewing table now at the very least. So there's some stuff we can do. However, we also need whatever the hell this stuff is. We need to figure out how to make those gears. We can now also make a terrarium, apparently. Allows the growth of corrupted fungi to obtain research samples over time. Oh, that should be pretty damn good. We need some dirt for that, though. But I'm not 100% sure how to get the dirt. Actually, maybe I do, because maybe it's not even dirt. Maybe it's from the composter? The manure? Is that what turned into it? Yes, that's what it was. Now we just make one of these plants. Place it down here. Place in the fungus, apparently. And that will grow over time, giving us more research samples. We're gonna need a ton of them. We're gonna need like 100 for the next tier. So having another way of getting them should be good. Alright, I think our next goal should be to go up to the middle section. Go straight up, get to these islands. And then I guess get the knowledge all the way back here in the inner ring. If it doesn't work out, at least then at that point we should be able to figure out what we need in order to get through it. But we'll do that in the next episode. So for now, I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any tips, leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.